Hello everybody and welcome back to another MLP AU. Now we are continuing off on the Fallendawn story created by PaintingSkye, and we are going to be looking at the diary of Miss Cheerilee. So folks who are wondering, that is going to include from the start of here all the way to this little last bit up here. Even though it's 10 out of 10, it's going to go up here because this is the start of season 2. So yeah. So that's gonna be the plan. So let's just jump right on in to the diary of Miss Cheerilee. Diary of Miss Cheerilee, episode 1. Miss Cheerilee, day 1, not infected. Oh no, not Miss Cheerilee. Dear diary, I was coming home late today after cleaning the school when I heard a crash and cry of pain. Concerned, I went to investigate, and after seeing Starlight, who had been missing for 2 days at that point, I rushed to help her, blind to the danger quickly approaching. Starlight isn't the same pony I used to know. She left me for dead, just left me there, after my face nearly got ripped off by that thing. I know I should go to a hospital, but they always make me so nervous. I'll try and go in the morning. Ouch! Ugh. Oh my gosh, dude. Celestia, no. No! Poor Cheerilee. Dude, Starlight is such a scumbag. They're just leaving everybody. They're like, just another victim. Oh well. Bygones and bygones. Miss Cheerilee infected. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool, like, bite mark. Oh, horrible, but very cool. Very, very cool. During Miss Cheerilee Fallendawn miniseries, Miss Cheerilee has been bitten by Patient Zero, aka Celestia. 10 days till she turns. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a day-by-day type thing. This is awesome. Gosh, I'm going to be so sad and so amazed with this by the time we get to day 10. Diary of Miss Cheerilee, episode 2. I'm really scared. I'm gonna like fall in love with Cheerilee in these last little bits. Honestly, Cheerilee knows so much information. She's not a librarian or anything, but the subjects she knows and teaches her class, like, she knows literally physics, for crying out loud. Like, get Cheerilee, Nurse Redheart, Zecora, and Twilight together, I think they can make a cure for pretty much nearly anything. All of them today are just all of them together, not today, would be like so smart. Dear Diary, today I woke up to a letter. Queen Luna was warning of an unknown threat, biting others. She asked us to be cautious. If you have been attacked, to report to a hospital for treatment and to give a statement on the incident. It hadn't even been a day. Did enough really get attacked to the point of promoting the queen to send out letters? Uh-oh. What do I do? I know I should go to the hospital, like the letter says, and get treatment, but I don't think I can. Oh no, is her eye damaged? Oh no. Ironic, is it? Dude! No! Cheerilee! No! I teach my students to be brave all the time, to face their fears because they aren't as frightening as we believe them to be. But I am terrified, like my whole body is screaming that something is wrong. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't even want to go outside. And my face kinda itches. Oh no, it's like right on the brain almost. Oh god. Oh, Miss Cheerilee has decided against going to the hospital, is instead locking herself within her home. Miss Cheerilee is, Cheerilee. I say Cheerilee. I know it's pronounced Cheerilee, because I just like Cheerilee. It's a lot quicker and smoother for me. Personal preference. In the bathroom, as water seems to be the only thing calming her increasing need to itch and scratch. No one had been bitten in the face yet. So close to the brain. That's what I said. So close to the brain. The intended place for the disease to take host. Only time will tell how quickly it takes hold and whether or not it mutates as a result. Dude, I love this story. I love it. Alright, so Sugar Belle, Fallendawn short. Look at that baby belly. Look at that. Look at that. I take baking very seriously. A nice sugary treat after a hard day of work is bound to boost anyone's spirit. Aw, that's so cute. We do what we can to make sure we get through this together. Yup. Is a mute. Oh, Big Mac. Oh, little baby. Hi, little baby. Oh, look at that little baby. Oh, so small. Hi, little one. Hi, little child. Oh, man. Have any name suggestions for the little girl? Oh, man. Coat color Big Mac's mother, and her hair is few shades darker than Sugar Belle with some red streaks. I feel like this is like almost like a mini Sweetie Belle kind of. Just the little patterns I see so far. Sugar Belle origin fact. When the main six discovered Starlight and her village, it was different from the show. Starlight was more broken and mentally unstable. She wanted to be loved and appreciated more than anything, to the point it drove her mad, and she made a village of equals. Dealing with Starlight was much more of a delicate process and situation. In the end, Starlight had a mental breakdown, and Twilight decided to take Starlight in, wanting to genuinely help the broken girl. Starlight remained mentally unwell for a year or two until she started warming up and becoming an assistant/friend to Twilight. Sugar Belle, after meeting Pinkie Pie in the village and hearing the vast amounts of sweets and ingredients you can use, decided to go back with Pinkie to Ponyville, because Pinkie Pie promised to teach her. Since Sugar Belle didn't have a home, she stayed at Sweet Apple Acres with the Apple family. Pinkie and AJ are first cousins in this AU. It was supposed to be temporary as she looked for work, but as she helped out on the barn, she met Big Mac. Yup. She didn't talk to him any differently, just because he was a mute, and they often just took long walks through the acres in a peaceful silence. Big Mac, unable to use his words, started to show affection by bringing her the best apples, the freshest honey, sugar, new baking trays, and so on and so on. Admittedly, it took Sugar Belle a while to pick up on it, but as soon as she did, she laughed with a bright, pierced smile and asked about— That's so adorable! Candy apple! I love candy apple! I think that is so sweet. Combining the essence of sugar and then Big Mac's family line. Oh my god, I like candy apple. Oh man, or sweet tooth or something. Candy apple sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie, Thorns, that is a very fun name. I don't have any ideas right now, but I think we're just gonna see what happens. Gosh, dude. You know, I know that was a little side bit. This is about Cheerilee, but we're gonna include everything until we get to that slide with Luna. Dear diary, it itches. Everything itches. Itch, 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 itch. Make it stop itching. Make it stop. Make it stop. Must scratch. Must scratch. Itch, 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 itch. Oh my gosh. No, Cheerilee. My girl, Cheerilee. Who's gonna teach the youngins? Protect the lillins, Cheerilee. Go, oh, well, that was weird. Okay. Oh no. She's biting herself so soon. She was bitten on the head, not the legs. Finally, the itch went away. Uh-oh. Please be immune, Cheerilee. Oh my gosh. I would be so happy if Cheerilee ended up being immune by day 10 or something. Oh, my heart would be so warmed. Because we're going to be stuck with her for a while. We still have several more slides to go through. I hope she's okay. Mordanta flora, weeping flora, is the disease of Fallendawn, though it appears Miss Cheerilee is mutating and changing in ways not yet seen before. I don't like that. Found in a bin. Found a bin to use as tub. I wonder why the water is so soothing. Oh my gosh. Cheerilee, did you find a cheat code? That's kind of cute. You just turn the little shower into a giant just tub, pretty much. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Her eyes are blooming. Oh my gosh, that's not good. It's mutating. Alright, you've been warned. Obviously, should be well aware what you're getting into by the time you start watching these by now. Dear Diary. Oh no. Oh no, is she trying to write happy things? Or is she just sketching down the, what she's experiencing? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty flowers. That's a mushroom. Oh no. I can't move my face. Dude! Cheerilee, what is wrong with you? Is she stuck in a permanent state of happiness now? The Fallendawn, how Miss Cheerilee seems to be mutating faster and differently compared to the others. For now, her brain intact, but flowers are blooming already, and strangely enough, so are mushrooms. That's what I said! I saw mushrooms, I was super confused. Oh, let's see, we're magically induced flower growing disease where the roots slowly destroy and replace the brain. Dude. What the heck? Diary of Miss Cheerilee, episode 5 of 10. Dear Diary, it's funny how in just 5 days, so much can go wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, is she getting wings? Is she sprouting wings? Am I a monster? I'm so hungry. Knock knock. Oh no, her eyes are beginning to glow. Oh no, oh no, oh no, the iconic glow. Come in. No, 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 Cheerilee, Cheerilee, no, 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 I can't, I have to scream. I have to do something. Gotta get out, like, I want to get out of my chair and just start, like, I don't know, moving. I got the energy, but Cheerilee's making me so scared right now. You get stuck with the character. I know we've only been stuck with her for 5 parts, but she's like family now. Oh, gosh. Sorry, Cheerilee. But hey, at least she is still Cheerilee, right? Oh no, she's a happy infected. Oh no. Nope, another short. And we will be including these. I've been traveling all my life and have seen a fair share of odd and crazy things, but nothing has scared me more than the warnings I received from Starlight. Warnings that turned more and more desperate. I had never seen Starlight act like that before. At first, the letters were talking about ponies with bite marks getting sick. Then Starlight sent me a picture of what happens to those bitten. She told me that small town past the Everfree had been overrun. Oh my gosh, dude. No, please don't tell me that's Cheerilee, because it's the one eye. Oh my god. Twilight even used harmony on us. Elements of harmony on us. Dude. Hearing that small towns were the most defenseless, I asked how to create safe houses and made it my mission to travel to small towns and farms, warning and showing proof of the threat. Once the moon turned red, Pony stopped questioning whether it was a hoax or not. I guided and helped dig trenches, building up fences and getting basic gardens started. Luckily, being past Canela and the farthest from the disease, I have more time to help towns and farms. You know, insert, We All Lift. Fortuna theme from Warframe here. Instead, it's Trixie building up the settlements. Gosh, okay, so Trixie is past Cloudsdale and before the Crystal Empire. Slightly past Camelot. Okay. Empire. Far that way. Far up there. Alright, Camelot, Everfree Forest, Appaloosa. So we saw the disease was relatively starting down in this area in the last video we did. And then it crept down here. It skidded through Ponyville pretty much, or I guess maybe this is some random town. I feel like this is also part of Ponyville, but regardless, it went past here, affected this area a little bit, and kind of kept going. It's kind of creeping towards Appaloosa, not so much though, and it was going down past here. It was not really going north pretty much. Pretty much an invisible imaginary line. It was not going north. It was going south. West. Trixie collects artifacts. These create a shield, and her cart can move on its own so long as magic is being channeled through it. Oh, that's cool. Dear Starlight, I have done it again. After a few long days, I have successfully converted another large farm into a functioning safe house. There are now multiple safe houses past Canterlot. I'm going to start carefully making my way in the direction of Ponyville and continue to create more safe houses. Fear not for my safety, for I am the great and powerful hero Trixie. Oh my gosh, Trixie, you smug little devil, you. Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. And you know what? I take everything I said back about the Appaloosa situation. This is horrible. This is awful. This is bad. This is all bad. Bye, Appaloosa. You're gone. Oh, good luck, Brayburn. Good luck getting past the railroad tracks on that. But it looks like it is heading straight towards Canterlot. And Ponyville. Oh my gosh. A little up to date on what the great and powerful Trixie is up to. Trixie is very simple. She was barely even 20 and was a reckless bragger and daredevil. She liked to challenge things, even if it brought her danger. After Trixie was humiliated, she didn't come back for revenge with the amulet. Instead, she tried to stay hidden because the heroes of Equestria called her out on her BS, and she didn't know how to amend it until she first met Starlight. Trixie and Starlight are very close, as Starlight helped Trixie redeem herself to the world and prove that she could change. Trixie became a traveling researcher and collector. She enjoys collecting artifacts and writing letters to Starlight daily. Currently, with the events of the Mordante Flora disease, she has taken the initiative and started working with small towns and farms to make safe houses all throughout Equestria. Man, okay. Trixie's got this post-apocalypse bunker game on point then. Up-to-date map. So the last map I was talking about was not this serious. Alright, let's see how Cheerilee's doing again. Alright, Cheerilee. Oh my gosh, I now just realized the shower, the med kit. Oh my gosh, the water. The water she's been stockpiling. Dear Diary, some pony came by today. She's a good friend of mine. Although, she was rather rude when she saw me. But I forgave her. Oh, no. Oh my god. After all, she is my good friend, and we don't want to lose her over a simple misunderstanding. Her eye has got a yellow glow in it. Oh no, oh no, Cheerilee, no, Cheerilee, no, this is so sad. Oh my gosh, no, she's gonna turn him into one of her. Oh no, 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 oh no. I hate this, I hate it. It's not a bad hate, it's a good hate. I hate it so much. Cheerilee bit her infected close friend with Mordanta flora, in this case, a mutated strand, because Cheerilee is... This isn't Cheerilee anymore. It might have some remnants of Cheerilee, but that is not Cheerilee anymore. So Cheerilee infected their best friend, and they are going to become just like her, I bet. She locked them in the closet, too. She wants them to turn. And you know what's worse about it? I just thought about this. Cheerilee's cutie mark, it's not in the slide, is 3 smiling sunflowers. She is so happy. And she is becoming a flower. That is horrifying. Miss Cheerilee isn't acting herself nowadays. It's probably safe to stay away unless you find yourself unfortunate enough to be lured in by a friendly voice. Gosh. Oh, Starlight short. Alright. Things at the castle haven't been easy. Starlight has been busy being the head researcher of the Mordanta flora disease. Starlight has also been needed for Twilight's treatments. The element of magic is connected to Twilight's soul, just like any element is to its bearer. Even with the element of magic fused to Starlight, the element cries out to Twilight. The element still protects Starlight, but Starlight's soul is the one that rejects the element, which in turn causes dizzy spells, fainting, nosebleeds, and tiredness. Starlight hasn't told anyone about this. She doesn't want to worry them. This treatment only works for Twilight because she is the true wielder of the element of magic. Okay. Oh, he's got a nosebleed. So it partly works. Their ability is kind of broken. Starlight. In Fallendawn, the goddess transcendence broke her soul into the elements of harmony. The elements of harmony is a soul in solid form, and when a person is able to wield an element, that means their soul is connected to the soul fragment of the element. Twilight, however, is a very special case. Planning on making a short about it in the future. Twilight's soul and the element of magic's soul fragment are pretty much identical to one another, as if the element and Twilight were always bound to meet, or were even created for each other specifically. She first discovered the elements as a young kid when visiting Camelot Castle. The element activated and began to seek Twilight out, and the second the element found Twilight, she got her cutie mark, signifying that Twilight truly is the embodiment of magic itself. When Twilight found all the bearers to the elements of harmony, the elements activated again, and Twilight was turned into an Alicorn due to the goddess power that was awakened by the main 6. Oh, so that's how she became an Alicorn. Gosh dang. This is some tasty, tasty lore. Full course meal right here. Starlight's body has rejected the element, but the element still tries to protect Starlight, not because they have fused together and forced to be together, but because it was Twilight's will and desire to protect her friends. The element is able to successfully protect Starlight from danger and prevent her from turning into an infected, but anytime the element is used, Starlight experiences heavy head pain, nosebleeds, and such. I swear these elements like give you enhanced regenerative abilities. Alright, let's see how Cheerilee and her friend are doing. Yay. Dear Diary, I tried to calm down Daisy. See, there is nothing to fear. It's just a bunch of flowers. Oh no, she doesn't see the problem. She's oblivious to the core. Dude, this is like Far Cry 5's like faith and her bliss. Nothing to fear. Oh my god, is this somebody creeping through the windows? Or is this just the closet? What is this? Is this their eyes? Oh no. Oh no. That's what they're looking at. Cheerilee doesn't see the world the way they do. Oh no. So stop being scared, silly. Mutation X of the Mordanta flora disease. The flower and roots don't take over the brain, but instead are constantly releasing chemicals within the brain, prevents the victim from ever seeing realities as it is, and also producing a high amounts of dopamine to keep her happy. Miss Cheerilee's, whatever, or I say Cheerilee, perception is extremely warped and she experiences hyper-real hallucinations. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? You know what? What's wrong with being happy? What is wrong with being happy? Oh my gosh, the situation has to be horrifying though. There's a lot more grass on them though. That's different. It's like all forms of crud that can grow out of the ground is growing out of her. That is so screwed up. Jeez. Diary of Miss Cheerilee, episode 8 out of 10. Dear Diary, I went to visit my friend today. We haven't heard from her in days. I should have never come over. Oh no. What's happening here? Is your coat falling apart? This is nothing like the emergency reports that were released to the public. Reports made by the Queen. Emergency report. There is an unknown threat attacking and biting ponies. If you are being attacked, you are given permission to use whatever force necessary to get away. If bitten, please report to the nearest hospital to give a report and seek medical attention. Common symptoms include fever, nausea, exhaustion, dehydration, dizziness, migraines, weak limbs. Rare and concerning symptoms include seizures and blindness. Cheerilee is venomous, and in a way, I'm glad. Because it means I won't become a monster like her. Wait, Cheerilee doesn't infect, she just poisons them? Oh my gosh. She just fills them up with like deadly neurotoxin and crud venom? And then they just die, they don't mutate? Oh my gosh. I love Cheerilee now. This is beautiful. Fallendawn miniseries. Daisy's perspective. It is safe to say Cheerilee is no longer living in reality and is unaware she can't turn others into an infected. All she can do is poison them. That is awful. Dude, that is horrific. Awful. She's one of a kind. She is the only one who will ever be in a state of bliss. But everyone else she tries to make like her will never become like her. So she's just going around biting ponies. Hypothetically, we know she's been locked in her house. But she's going around biting ponies, hoping they become like her, pass on her little blessing. That is her mutation, but it'll never happen. Oh my gosh. Oh, Fallendawn, Thorax story. Changelings are still considered one of the most complex pony subspecies. They behave both like ants and bees. Changelings are able to build hives high up in the trees and mountains, but also make tunnels and burrows deep within the ground. For the longest time, ponies were convinced we'd forever be trapped in a hive mind, mindlessly obedient to anything our queen has to say. I, however, was born differently. I was a queen changeling, which didn't make sense because only females could become queens. Queens have free will and thinking. Just from looking around, I knew I was wrong. And if the queen found me, she'd execute me to keep her position. So I hid, played along with orders, and stayed out of sight. I thought I'd be stuck hiding and playing pretend forever. Things all changed when I heard the queen talking about an invasion she was plotting, how she pretended to be a friend to a princess in order to steal her wedding and all the love that comes with such a celebration. The queen was declaring war. Evil chrysalis noises. She's got little arms. She's got little T-Rex arms. On our way to Camelot, I thought about running away. It was the perfect chance for it, but I remembered hearing the queen say that she locked the princess underground in a maze-like caves. So instead of running away, I snuck into the caves through a back entrance, and with my skills, I was able to navigate through until I found her. I had thought for sure she'd attack me on sight, and if she had, I wouldn't have blamed her. She didn't treat me like a threat, as if she knew I was only there to help. I'm Cadence. Thorax. Twilight had the reaction I was expecting. It's me, it's me! But in the end, I was able to lead them out of the caves. By the time we made it to Shining Armor, Camelot was already under attack. The castle was empty with everyone outside fighting. When everything looked lost, she showed nothing but compassion and determination to save all those she could. Even a rough changeling like me. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, is this a... Oh, it is still Thorax Part 2. At the time, I felt nothing but gratitude and admiration. You were my first friend, and Shining Armor soon became my second. If I used the spell right, this should stay forever lit. You don't know how badly I wish it were me to have died instead of him. Watching you go through that pain was like my own heart was being ripped from my chest and there was nothing I could do. Get down! Gosh dang. Oh no. Oh no. Thorax got him. Not even Twilight could bring him back. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it goes full circle! Oh gosh! I wanted so badly to erase your pain. Oh my gosh. Dada? Where Daddy? No, baby furry heart is too young! It doesn't know! It doesn't know any better! You went through so much. I had hoped to see your smile return one day. Breaking news, beware, infectious outbreak. Princess Twilight is missing, but the world only grew more cruel. And I know I can never replace him, nor do I think I will ever have the courage to tell you that. I love you just as much as he did. Dude, what? Oh my gosh, Dude, that's so screwed up. Oh, poor little Thorax. I know, oh, poor baby furryhood, I'm sorry. It's okay, I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you, it's okay. Oh, we've been doing this for a lot of AUs now, you know, it's certainly not gonna stop anytime soon. It's okay, Cadence, I'll help you. We'll take care of that little flurry. Adorable. Miss Cheerilee, episode 9 of 10. Oh gosh, I don't want to know what's gonna happen. Is she gonna realize that Daisy didn't become like one of them and then start freaking out? That like, hey, what's wrong with you? Get up! Even though they're dead. Dear diary, flowers, it's all I can smell, like a forest filled with honeysuckles and daisies. Oh, how convenient. Oh, she's got a tree growing out of her. Get it? Daisy? Daisy? Get it, Daisy? Oh. Such pretty flowers. Dear diary, flowers, it's all I can smell, like a forest filled with honeysuckles and daisies. Daisy is sleeping. Oh, but she left me a note. Dear Cheerilee, the real you will always be my friend. The monster is our foe. Oh my gosh, no. So, wait, they're not dead. Are they just in a coma? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I think Cheerilee is becoming like the more definition of the swamp root fever. How she's becoming kind of like a tree, but like she's overall becoming more and more of a plant than most of the other infected are, which is why I say that. Dude, the real you will always be my friend, but the monster that is Cheerilee now is our foe. Oh my gosh, as in Cheerilee is stuck in her head. Oh no. And they were conscious the whole time. My gosh, that's freaking dark. Gosh dang, dude. Villains of MLP versus their fate and lore of Fallendawn. Queen Chrysalis attacked Canterlot after pretending to be Princess Cadence. The war on Canterlot lasted 5 hours and ended when real Cadence was found and united with Shining Armor. Chrysalis didn't make it far in her retreat, as Queen Luna, who transformed into Nightmare Moon, executed Chrysalis and became the new Queen of Changelings. Luna didn't want to be Queen of Changelings, but because of the host mind, the Changelings only followed Luna's commands. That's interesting. When the Crystal Empire appeared and Sombra defeated, Luna gave the Changelings to Cadence, which broke their hive mind. Due to the Crystal Empire being filled with so much love, it made the Changelings whole again. That is so cool. Sombra, last male Alicorn, but lost his wings. He is heavily influenced by a curse that was placed on him a long time ago. When the Empire reappeared after banishment, Shining Armor confronted Sombra and was able to successfully defeat him. Instead of execution, Shining Armor instead ordered Sombra to be imprisoned while having others study the curse Sombra was under and hopefully break it. So far, they managed to numb the curse and block his magic through a horn cuff, giving Sombra his consciousness back. He is filled with ancient knowledge and power. Sombra has an overall calm and collected personality and has a deep voice. but really only talks to Twilight. Suffers from memory loss. He knows what he knows through common sense, but when it comes to his personal life, he has no recollection. He didn't even know he was an Alicorn until his back scars were examined by doctors, and confirmed that at one point, Somber's wings were forcefully ripped off. Mark of the curse. So it's 2 arrows? Interesting. Turek, whatever you want to call him. After making his way through Equestria, Turek ended in the Crystal Empire, where all the warriors were making their last stand. Shining Armor was able to take down Turek, but sadly at the cost of his own life. Cozy Glow doesn't exist in MIA because Twilight never opened a large school like in the show. Twilight did help create better schools, but she herself never owned one or decided to be a principal. Instead, Twilight had a set of students that she taught privately, one of the students being Lusterdawn, another being Starlight. Twilight takes in those struggling the most, helps them, and teaches them. Discord in the far past was ostracized by the town he grew up in, causing him to eventually snap and take complete control over the town for many years until Luna and Celestia appeared to stop him. Luna could sense that deep down, Discord was simply tired of being ridiculed and decided to go for the revenge route, so Luna came up with the idea to turn him to stone. Together, her and Tia successfully turned Discord to stone. History has been rewritten over the years, and especially after the banishment of Luna. Tia rewrote history, whether on purpose or pure accident, and because of that, the citizens of Equestria simply think Discord is a prankster who took it too far and was turned to stone. The misconception actually made it easier for Discord to integrate back into society because no one had a strong opinion of him. When he broke free from his stone to save Fluttershy, he was able to start again and show the ponies of Ponyville that he could be a good and helpful thing. Important. In my AU, Discord never attacked Ponyville. Luna noticed the Discord statue in the public gardens and transferred the statue into Fluttershy's care. Fluttershy took care of Discord for 1.5 years until a timber wolf attacked her and Discord broke free in order to save her. They have been inseparable since. And that was from the old snippet, the last video, where they will explain that. Diary Miss Cheerilee, episode 10. I don't know how to feel about what I may or may not see. Dear Diary, I want to go outside, so I'm leaving. Now, where to go? Uh-oh. She's gonna see a group of people in the background and head towards them, aren't they? Hello? Is every pony playing hide and seek? Oh? Oh my gosh, a whole calendar. Sheesh. That's very cool. You have a whole calendar. Dude, Cheerilee is now out and about. Meanwhile, this brain dead of a husk isn't gonna say anything to her. This is literally a zombie. This Cheerilee is not. Then we are going to look at the next one. Queen Luna, protected queen of Equestria. Magic Mane and Fallen... Oh, hold on. I'm reading the wrong thing. I gotta start here. Nightmare Moon, Luna's true Alicorn form. Celestia normal form. Celestia possesses a unique gift. Her aura radiates like the sun, allowing plants around her to thrive and bloom. If she walked bare-hoofed, she'd leave a trail of flowers. Daystorm, true Alicorn form. That's kind of cool. Daystorm? That sounds awesome. Queen Cadence, territory, Crystal Empire, ruler of crystal ponies and changelings. Personal advisors, confidants, Sunburst, and Thorax. Magic Mane in Fallendawn usually has a max level, and once a unicorn or magic being reaches that level, they can't grow anymore. Alicorns, however, never stop growing their levels. Their mana grows very slowly, and some slower than others, but their mana is limitless, and once they reach a certain level, they unlock what's called their true Alicorn forms. True Alicorn form. When they are in this form... When they are in this form, they are at their strongest and have access to all their mana they've leveled up and grown over the years. Cadence is already in her true Alicorn form, and unlike the others, she doesn't switch her forms like Luna does. Flurry and Twilight have yet to unlock their true forms. Flurry Heart is going to become God. I already know it. I am absolutely a sucker for this story. This is so fun. The lore and everything is so well done. We're actually then going to just jump up here real quickly to these 3 pin slides, and then that will be the video. So you can scan that to follow. Now we are going to look at the disease itself. Chances of infection and how it affects pony/pony subspecies. You can only turn if bitten. Scratch and blood doesn't cause one to get infected. This is because an infected are relatively clean due to their uncontrollable thirst and need for water. Normal pony includes Earth Pony, Pegasus, and Unicorn. Chance of turning into an infected after bitten is 25%. Chance of turning after bitten by Patient Zero, aka Celestia, 100%. Ponies are the most at risk, some having a higher chance of infection than others. Changelings have a very thick skeletal skin that's too tough for a pony to bite. Their only chance of turning is if an infected bites a pre-existing wound. Is this an infected? Dang, they don't look too bad. Chance of turning after being bitten, oh my gosh, little to none, is 2. Chance of turning after bitten by Patient Zero, 25. Dude, the changelings need to become like the warriors on the front lines. They already have an armor combat advantage, plus they can fly. We need to take full advantage of that ability they have. And their hive mind mentality, even though that's kind of gone due to the Crystal Empire, but if they can somehow relight that, they can do some serious military cleanup tactics, I would bet. An infected changeling is contagious, but they are easy to avoid as changelings become docile and behave similar to bumblebees. Changelings are also very weak, even when not infected, and are easy to fight off. Okay, well, never mind. That kind of contradicts my whole point. Most, if not all, changelings live in the Crystal Empires. Queen Cadence took them in after she was given the Crystal Empire. AU story note, Queen Chrysalis was hunted down and executed by Queen Luna shortly after the invasion on Canela. Luna had the changelings under her control, but they still ran on a hive mind. It was only when Cadence took them in that the hive mind broke, letting changelings reform and develop free will. AU, the Crystal Ponies. Crystal ponies are a subspecies of ponies and are rarely born with wings. They have crystal bones, hooves, and unicorns. Even have crystal horns. Everything about them is crystals, from their bones to their horns and everything. Okay, noted. They have a higher magic count in their blood, allowing them to fight off infections better than ponies. Fallendawn AU, the Crystal Pony. Crystal ponies are commonly albino, or in pale pastel shades with long, fluffy tail and fur. Crystal ponies, after reappearing in the world, were traumatized and paranoid, until Shining Armor decided to train every citizen in basic training, many citizens choosing to stay and train with their king, even after basic training was done. Though the training helped, they were still very paranoid, many even refusing to take off their armor, which led to rashes and sores until Sunburst, Shining Armor, and Thorax came up with comfortable enchanted armor designed for the crystals citizens to wear as if it were clothes. The designs of the armor is mostly inspired by changelings' exoskeletons. The Crystal Empire is one of the safest and strongest empires, especially after Flurry Heart enhanced the Crystal Heart and fortified the... I love the Crystal Empire in this one. They are so cool. Chance of turning after bitten is 15%. Bitten of turning after bitten by patient 0 is 50. When infected, they behave just like an average infected pony. I love the fact that their clothes are armor. The very clothing they wear is reinforced and protected. I think that is super cool. The infected, also shown as Mordanta flora, weeping flora, infection names will be explained in future posts. Behavior similar to plants. Plants aren't the cause of the infection. They are a side effect. Once a pony is bitten, an infection takes place, slowly causing death. Vines and flowers start pumping the heart and blooming from the wounds, keeping the body alive. An infected feels calm in sunlight, but they are incredibly thirsty, so even though they don't need to eat, they will tear anything apart to get blood or water. Their eyes are yellow like the sun, and flowers are slowly blooming within the eyes. Origins of infection, what is known so far. Dawn creating a spell trying to bring her friend Lily Days back to life. The spell went haywire, creating chaotic magic being casted and creating patient 0, who is theorized to be said Lily Days, but that is not anymore. Do note this post is way older than the what I've read. Patient 0 is described to be bright, beautiful, yet blinding light. No one knows why Patient 0 glows, but Queen Luna is working hard to hunt down Patient 0 and Dawn and bring them to Princess Twilight. So here's my theory. We know Patient 0 is not actually Lily Days. Patient 0 is actually Queen Celestia, or retired Princess Celestia. After Dawn threw an ancient relic on her horn, which caused her to become possessed, I'm guessing, or something. That was in the last part, so maybe I don't remember it clearly. But regardless, Celestia with her, this is now a theory time, with Celestia's powers and how she that's not it. That's not it at all. Well, Celestia's powers, yeah, allowing plants around her to thrive and bloom. If she walked bare-hoofed, she'd leave a trail of flowers. Meaning, I'm guessing in this case, which is what's happening with the infected, because it's, the disease is doing some sort of mockery of Celestia's unique gift that radiates from Princess Celestia's bite, which causes the infected to grow plants, like an offshoot of Queen Celestia's power. But why does it only kick in after they die? I'm not too sure. No, supposedly die. Something's going on. This is a good story. Very fun. Very fun. I could definitely formulate a proper theory, but I would have to do that off screen. But this is an awesome story. I am going to be waiting with prying eyes on the release with season 2, because this was very well done. This was a super, super good story, and I hope it becomes more popular. Oh man, that was super enjoyable. It covered so much. It covers every little detail pretty much. If not, it definitely does it later on, and that is amazing. That is impressive. And if folks want to, there's this little thing here. You can support them. There, you can just read that yourself. You can insert your character here. Just pay some little muns. Get a character. Beautiful. Oh my, what the heck is this one? Gosh, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Anyway, folks, this was created by PaintingSkye. I hope you folks enjoyed. You can find this down in the description down below, and I will see you folks in the next one.